You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright, what's up guys? Today we have a brand new deck. This is a mostly Phantom Knight deck, like a Phantom Knight, a little bit of Orchist, a little bit of Phantom Knight, a Chaos Monster here and there. Of course we've got Kashtira Ogre. We actually pulled the second one. Why not? We'll throw in a second one, why not? I don't think it should throw off the synergy too much. It's a decent boss monster to kind of have in a slow down format. This is the deck we're playing. Today we got Reset 2, we're in silver. In addition to that, we have our Trap Monster deck, which I kind of assembled. I threw all the ideas all in one big pile. I still have to reduce it, definitely. The ideas here are great. Like I said, we have a lot of synergies. We have the Dark Beckoning Beast and the package, which is one. We unfortunately have one, but maybe one day we'll pull a second one. But we have 2 Opening the Spirit Gates. And then on top of that, we also have all 3 Sacred Beasts, which I thought was crazy. But somebody in the comment section said I had all 3. I actually kind of shocked. Like I know I'm going to play these 2 maybe. This one's even pretty decent itself. Like it's just a 4,000 attack monster, 4,000 attack. They're just both kind of decent. They're 4,000 attack monsters. It's kind of good. And then like I said, I kind of need to whittle this down a little bit. We have a lot of cool trap monsters. I played this in the solo mode. I was having a blast. I was just trying it out. I was in shock at how you know, solo mode looks a lot better than it actually is, because I was playing against Element Sabers. But I don't know, it's kind of fun. So we might try that maybe next episode, but I have to definitely whittle down this. And then of course I also whittle down our going second trap deck too. So that's primed to be played at some point too. So we've got the going second trap deck. I just got to cut 5 cards and then this deck is pretty much ready to go too. Okay, so we lost the coin flip, but our opponent chose for us to go first. But we have the Torn Scales, Gloves, and Orchist Nightmare. So we'll try it out. So we'll start off with this Orchestrated Nightmare. Lets us send a Dark Machine to the graveyard. Okay, so I guess we'll go with that. We'll activate the Phantom Knights, discard the Orchist. I'm not sure exactly what we're going to end on here, but I guess we'll see. We have to send a Phantom Knights card. This will guess a Phantom Knights Ball Trap card, so I guess I'll send Boots. I can, of course... Actually, you know what? No, I'll send Cloak, and then I'll banish it, and then I'll summon Gloves. And then I can send Boots, and they're going to scoop anyway! Look at that! I was working through it. Honestly, I didn't know what exactly I was supposed to make on that one. But I'm sure I was going to make something. I was going to probably go into some sort of a rank 3 maybe, and then rank it up or something. I don't know what I was going to do, but I had 2 hand traps too. Okay, so here we've got our opponent was playing Tenpai. I mean, I don't know if I would have won or lost. I mean, the cool thing about Tenpai is we actually had the Ghost Bell for the, not Fadra effect. We had the, well, technically you can Ghost Bell this, but we had the Ghost Bell for the Bident, which would have significantly slowed down his battle phase, but we probably could have still gotten OTK'd. Okay, since we got reset, we are now opening one pack at a time until we get to Platinum 4. And then we get to open 2 packs again, which is cool. But for now, we get this amount. Magical Hand, Scramble Egg, Synchron Carrier, another copy. Dragoonie Knight, Battle Wasp, that is generic, but I don't think any of these effects really help us. Other than it was Piercing, I think, and then Ram Cloudian. This card is like weirdly like okay. Like there's so many better Cybers cards than this. Like there's so many. This one adds back. It doesn't summon. Has to be destroyed to special summon from the deck. Like it's just kind of slow. All right, we lost a coin flip. Our opponent is doing something here. They set a card. Blazing Cartesia. Fine, good enough. We have a hand that is okay. We have the Orcus Girsu. But I guess the positive thing is this gains additional effects. I think if our opponent has cards in the same column. Sanctifier, okay. Oh, but there has to be 2 cards in the same column. It becomes a tuner. But we're not playing any synchros anyway. I guess this is just for link plays and stuff. Alright, let's see what we can do here. We've got this. I don't think I can really do anything with that. This doesn't really do anything. This can't be targeted. All 3 of these cards are useless against Sanctifier. I think our best bet is probably to get to like a Borreload. Or Boral Sword, maybe. Maybe Crusadia Avermax. I think that's probably our best bet with this hand. Girsu is a pretty solid opening. We don't need to treat this card as a tuner. We just will send and then special summon a token. I think that's good enough here. Do I lock myself? No, I don't think so. So I'll just summon this, activate this effect, and I'll send a Dark Machine. I gotta make sure not to lock myself or anything like that. Imperm. Well, that's that. That's that. That's unfortunate, because that stops both of its effects. The tokens and the sending. So that shuts down both effects. Alright, so yeah, I don't know where to go with this next. Sanctifier is always kind of a problem, being that he can't be targeted. It's such a weird card to deal with, not being able to be targeted. Because then, like, so much of our stuff targets, because we pull a lot of the cards we play are low rarity, so they're a little bit behind the times. So obviously it's hard to get 3 copies of Ice Dragon's Prison. Like, I can't guarantee that I'll pull it, so getting 3 copies of Ice Dragon's Prison isn't guaranteed. So it's been a little bit tough. Damn, this Girsu actually would have outed this probably, because this Girsu on its own is 3 monsters. It's itself plus the token plus the card that it sends to graveyard. It's 3 monsters just on its own. That would have been extremely useful, but it is what it is. He had Imperm. Nessie. If only we had a Chaos Angel, I see a play there, but without the Chaos Angel, there's not really too much I can do. Funny enough, Dino Mistress actually works well with Danger Nessie, because I can discard and banish. The problem is, again, this can't be targeted, so... Funny enough, I think we just set this. Yeah, I think we just set this, and then it gets destroyed, but next turn we can banish it. We can banish it and search something else, so at least that's good. And even Fogblade, like I have Fogblade. Theoretically, I can search Boots, and then with the Boots, I can get Fogblade, but I can't target it. So right now we just got to deck thin until we actually get something we can finally use. I also could have technically activated the Danger and cycled through my deck, but like I said, this card is just a little bit annoying to out. I'm trying to think of an out here. The Bestials aren't quite strong enough. Kashtira Ogre isn't quite strong enough. Droplets would be an out. Lost Wind is not. Destruction Durama in combination with a large monster can be the out. I mean, technically speaking, Fogblade is the out, but for Fogblade, we would need to banish our own. I mean, we'd have to target our own card, and then our opponent can't attack it. That's what we would have to do for the Fogblade. I'm going to Saronir. Yeah, I guess so. Does he have Lubellion or anything like that in play? Nope. But we do have Paleozoic Dino Mistress, so at least that's good. I think, actually, on this summon, I actually kind of want to use this now. The reason I want to use this now is because if I banish it, he doesn't get to send, and he is playing Branded. So I think that's actually a smart play. So we get to banish this. Plus we get to discard Nessie. Nessie is not going to. Oh, I don't know. It doesn't matter anyway because it's not like. What is this? Why is he chaining this right now? Doesn't this send from hand? Yeah, I. Okay, I mean like, okay. Yeah, that's fine. I mean that sends from hand. Yeah, Droll and Lockbird. And then he's gonna send this thing. And then Droll and Lockbird, and I think he gets to search or add a Fallen of Albaz or a card that mentions it. I don't know why this had to happen now. Alright, he's gonna add Quem. Fair enough. I can technically negate Quem. Doesn't matter. Danger Nessie we could discard. The Danger's never miss timing. I was actually thinking about the Dark Worlds. They're the ones that miss timing. Only have one other target. I think I pulled Jackalope. I actually don't remember if I pulled Jackalope. I don't think I did. I think I'm thinking of something else. I don't have Jackalope. So that's cool. That got destroyed. They don't have any more dangers. What's crazy to me is we're actually winning the advantage game right now. But I can't take advantage of winning the advantage game right now because of the situation that we're in. This can send a card that mentions Fallen of Albaz. What am I afraid of here? He can send any card that mentions Fallen of Albaz to the graveyard. His other effect is actually more dangerous, which is this effect right here. And has no graveyard effects of relevance. So I think I'll actually Fiendish Chain this. It'll stop the card from getting sent. In addition to the card not getting sent, it'll also prevent... yeah, I think I do use this because I might need to defend my life points. On top of the card not getting sent to graveyard, it'll prevent the actual dangerous effect, which is the pretty much quick effect to special something back. I know it's not actually a quick effect, but it could be a quick effect. Not really a quick effect. What am I trying to say? It basically they can force themselves to send things to the graveyard, and by forcing cards to get sent to the graveyard, they can pretty much special summon Fallen of Albaz and infuse with our board. So it's a little dangerous playing against that. So I'm gonna add back that girl. Lost Wind. Nope, doesn't do it. Does not do it. Lost Wind's good, but it doesn't do it. Let's see. We'll go and start activating stuff in the graveyard. We'll activate the Phantom Ancient Cloak. It would be really nice if we drew into the branded card that lets us draw every time a card's banished. That would be really good. In this deck, that would be really good. We have two of those. I might play a second, but that's one of those cards you never like actually want to see more than one of. Plus, we don't have like a lot of Bystials. We only have 2 total Bystials, so it could be... We don't get the graveyard effect. The effect is special summon from graveyard. Okay, awesome. Okay, I think we're going to go with Torn Scales, because Torn Scales will guarantee us a summon. The struggle here is that he's getting to... We'll summon that out. We might actually go Danger Tsuchinoko. Actually, we can get to a Boral Sword here. I don't know what the face down card is, but we can get to a Boral Sword. That I know. And Boral Sword can out him. I think it's worth going for the danger here. Yeah, I think it's worth going for the danger. Because if it gets discarded, this is a no-risk danger. It's one of the best dangers, even if it gets discarded. We're just doing this just in case we draw into one of our other good summons. So we'll go with this. Okay, see, like that is not useful right now, but it is what it is. It's not unusable either. This destroys targets. Yeah, this targets. Oh! Oh, look at that. I think we just found our solution here. We have a little Geonator Transverser play here. Okay, I think we just solved our little problem here. Okay, so now we're gonna go. Do we even need to discard off the Torn Scales? And it sends. Yeah, why not? That way we can use Torn Scales later. We'll discard this because it has a graveyard effect. And our opponent might have Imperm here, which I would love for them to actually use Imperm right now, because then it guarantees our next play. We're going to send Boots to the graveyard. Yep, perfect. And now we will summon this Geonator Transverser. Oh, let me see this. Wait a second. If I'm changing them, I might as well change it to attack, because I can attack it then. We're going to Geonator Transverser. It's a good thing. I should have thought of this earlier, honestly. I don't know what he has face down right now. Geonator Transverser is absolutely insane right now. Hopefully... Oh, he has this play. He has the Albion play that he can technically use. Ugh, I don't have really... If he summons back Fallen of Albaz, I don't really have anything that I can do about that. Yeah, there's nothing that I can really do about the Fallen of Albaz right now. Droll and Lockbird for me. Fallen of Albaz for him. Unfortunately, Crackdown doesn't actually stop Fallen of Albaz, as I've learned a long time ago. It does not stop it. Because I take the monster and it fuses them on the field anyway. So he's going to give me Droll and Lockbird, and he's going to give himself Fallen of Albaz, and then he's going to have the discard. And unfortunately now, again, there's nothing I can do about this. This card doesn't stop anything. He can now summon out... Yeah, what's his name? I thought I had something there for a second. Now he's got Mirror Jade. That's whack as hell. Okay, so we're going to go with this. I swear to you, Sanctifier is so good against this. If they just took that line, the no targeting line, off this card, I wouldn't even care about it. I wouldn't even care about it. But this card cannot be targeted for no reason, just has that effect on there. That card is so annoying to deal with. I guess we'll go with the Fog Blade, but at this point, Fog Blade, I guess, could stop Mirror Jade. I guess we can special summon this. We have two monsters that are going to get banished when they leave the field, and then Droll and Lockbird is just here for no reason, honestly. But I guess we can make something. I don't know what. Fortunately, we only have one Geonate. Actually, I have multiple Geonators, but I only play one. We can get to another Boral Sword. We definitely can get to another Boral Sword. I guess we'll go with this. Actually, we'll go with these two, just because I know they're going to get banished, but this is just a weak... At least this is in defense. Because it's not like I can attack over any of these monsters. We'll activate this. Discard, Lost Wind. Target this. Wow, he let me get this far. Nice. Yeah, you can chain to banish our Cerberus. Our field's going to get nuked anyway. So it really doesn't matter what he banishes, but him sending to graveyard actually does matter. I guess he's going to summon another copy of Fallen of Albaz. He has no cards in hand, so he won't be able to fuse. And it's once per turn anyway, but he can summon another Fallen of Albaz. I'm going to summon that out, banish that, sure. Probably should have just saved that. It's too late now, banishes that. That gets destroyed, and phase he nukes my board. So I guess we just summon Fogblade and Crackdown. We pass on this. I don't know why I did that by accident. We'll just go with these two and we'll just pass. Nothing really much else I can do about that. Our monster's going to get nuked. Alright, our opponent's going to summon this because he's controlling that. This is looking less and less possible every second. I can technically negate this. Actually, I will negate this. I will negate this effect. Technically, Fogblade should have been the card that... What I should have done, actually, is I should have... I could have cracked down and then taken one of these monsters and then used Fogblade on my own monster. I guess the only two monsters that are going to attack are these two. If I want, I can even take this one. But again, we're kind of in a pinch here, dealing with this guy. Alright, let's see what we draw here. I mean, the problem is he can Fiendish Chain, another Fiendish Chain. I guess we can stop yet another monster from attack. Yeah, this duel is not technically yet over, but we'll see where this goes. We can steal a monster, which that way he'll only do 1200. It's incredible how many damn cards target in our deck. Everything targets all of a sudden. We almost had it with that Geonator Transverser, and then things just went south. But even if we had a second one, it wouldn't have mattered because we had... He had Mirror Jade the second time anyway. Alright, he's going to Heavy Storm. That is effectively the end of the duel. There's nothing much else I can do about that. Heavy Storm wins him the duel. Honestly, that Sanctifier was just unbeatable. Okay, so here's what we drew this hand. We drew Branded Regained, but we didn't draw anything to do with this simple skeleton. I guess we... Do we even activate this Branded Regained? I guess we did. I guess I did reactivate it. I mean, if our opponent banishes something, I suppose it's pretty decent. I should have... Oh my god. Why do you chain Maxi to that? Like, what made him do that? What made him do that? And now I give him a free card for no reason. Great. Great. I guess we just set this so it gets destroyed. What in the world made him do that? I accidentally clicked on this, and I, like, dragged it, and it went in a little bit too much. I should have done this first, but, like, why did he do that? Why did he do that? I have no idea. And now we're playing against this Millennium Ankh and this nonsense. Hopefully we can banish an Exodia piece. Actually, if we banish an Exodia piece, we win. Please give me an Exodia piece. Exodia piece. Not Retaliating Seed, not Super Poly, not this thing. Not this thing. Exodia piece. Nope, no Exodia pieces. Alright, what are we now trying to deal with here? Probably Super Poly. He's playing more than one of this anyway, so Super Poly it is. If we hit an Exodia piece, we probably would have won this duel. We probably would have won this duel. It's kind of crazy. We still are okay, though, I guess. We have Fiendish Chain, and we have Crackdown, so as long as he doesn't get the girl, the Moon Girl, we might still be in a good situation, because then we can target his stuff. Yep, he got this guy, sure. He's going to reveal the Ankh, because he already had it. If I summon a 3,000 attack monster, which I won't, because my monsters are never 3,000 attack, then he gets to do something, but I just have to make sure not to do that. He's going to add the shield, sure. Our goal here was to banish with the Kashtira. You know what's crazy, too? You know what else is frustrating? I would have gotten an extra banish off of my Kashtira Ogre if I had properly done this. If I had not just activated this for no reason, I would have gotten an extra banish on my Kashtira. Because I would have summoned Ogre, he would have chained Maxi after the summon of Ogre, or activated after the summon of Ogre. And then I would have been able to banish, and then I would have been able to banish again when this stuff started activating. So I would have actually gotten 2 banishes by now, 10 cards looked at. Now he's going to summon the shield out. Add another Ankh. Yep. Yep, now the Ankh comes out. Like I said, if I had gotten lucky and hit an Exodia piece, we would have won the duel. That would have banished an Exodia piece face down. 100% I would have won the duel. You know what else is crazy too? This deck in theory is kind of bricky. They never draw the Exodia pieces, ever. It's always in their deck. It's like you literally have to play 5 bricks in the deck. They never see them. They've summoned this. Okay, so now battle phase. I have to deal with this situation right now. I'm going to go ahead and Fiendish Chain because I want him to negate it. He's going to negate the activation. I think he negates activation. Yep. And then I have Crackdown too. So I'm going to activate this. And we just hit him with Crackdown to take his monster. So now we get to take his Exodia. And the reason we want to take the Exodia and not just negate the Exodia is because if he has the Millennium Fires of whatever, the Fires of Exodus, he can still activate it because he controls a level 10 Exodia monster on field. So he's going to attack this. Perfect. Now we have our Branded Regain active. He can attack over his own Exodia. That's fine. I'll take that. And then from here on, we get to do stuff again. Like I said, the goal here is to hopefully banish an Exodia piece, because then we just have to deal with all of these foolish monsters. He has an Exodia, it's a level 10, and it's a dark, so perfect. We can banish that off the Baldrake. Can we activate this? This is the one that special summons from graveyard. Banish target one Orcus monster in the graveyard. Can't use that, but we got lucky enough to draw a Bestial Baldrake, and we will be using that, so we'll banish the... Will I even be summoning a 3,000 attack monster? Technically, this is better to banish because it has a graveyard effect, whereas this does nothing in the graveyard. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and banish Heart of the Blue Eyes, just because that actually has a graveyard effect. I don't know if I will be summoning anything, but it does have a graveyard effect. So we'll do that. Branded Regained. Shuffle it back into his deck, and then we get to draw a card. And this is good because we basically get to draw a card whenever we have a Bestial in circulation. What's funny is if you just looked at our deck right now, it actually looks like we're playing just a weird pile deck. It doesn't even look like we're playing anything stupid. It looks like almost a real deck. We're going to draw... Oof, that's pretty decent, actually. That's pretty decent. I don't know about using it right now, but that's pretty... I don't know how... This is where an All Mirage would really be useful. Because I don't want to link away these two. I just don't want to link away these two. I have no reason to link away these two right now. And I have no reason to summon this. I guess I could link away Bestial Baldrake. Maybe main phase 2 we link away Bestial Baldrake. Yeah, main phase 2, Bestial Baldrake gets linked away. Because then we can summon it whenever he summons a monster off of Regained. So I guess we go to battle phase for now. Yep, we'll go to battle phase. Attack over this. And we'll activate Cashier Ogre. Please hit an Exodia piece. Please hit an Exodia piece. That's the goal. If we hit an Exodia piece, we knock off a huge part of this deck. Please. There's no way this guy both dodges our Exodia. This guy is insane. Not only does he not draw the Exodia pieces, but he also dodges our card that looks at 5 cards. And it's 2 different sets of 5 cards. I definitely want to get rid of this because this is annoying. He can draw that Mexi. That's fine. So we'll do that. And then we'll attack over this. Yep, so we'll attack over that. And it goes back to the scales or something. It's like yeah, it's like, what's his name? It's like a Crystal Beast now. So that goes to the back row. Yep, he's gonna summon that, send that to the back row. Main phase 2. Again, I think it's worth getting a Spell Trap card. I think it's worth it because then we do this. Yeah, we do this, we summon, we get the Silent Spell Trap card. Maybe the one that can't. Yeah, I think it's worth it. The Silent Spell Trap card, and then this we can summon on our opponent's turn with the Regained. I think that's worth it. That gives us just an extra layer of interruption. So we'll go with that. We'll Dark Witch, or I guess this is the best one right now because it lets us add back a Dark Monster. We'll go with that. So we'll use these two, and it makes our Dark Monster slightly stronger. We'll go with that. Macrocosmos. Damn. A little slow there, buddy. A little slow. That would have been really good a second ago, but you're a little too slow. Okay, so which one do we go for here? I think we've got Phantom Wings. It prevents destruction by battle once. I guess that could be pretty decent. That could be pretty decent. Also, this will prevent a card from getting attacked, which I think is... Or can... This is just a little more versatile. Yeah, I think it's just a bit more versatile. We'll go with this, and then we'll just pass on this. Unfortunately, this Wee Witch Apprentice is a little useless now. So if it goes to Graveyard, it's cooked. If it goes to Graveyard, what are these arrows for on here? I don't even know what these are for. The up down. I've never seen this. What is that for? He's gonna do this. Unfortunately, I think I lose now. I tried my best, but I just got unlucky twice, and. How does this guy not draw those? How do you not draw those? Not even one? Like, dude, you don't draw one of those? We'll activate Brandy Regained. I know he's got Maxi, but he can't activate it because of Macrocosmos. So we'll summon this out. Yeah, we have the Fog Blade, sure. We'll summon this out. Unfortunately, he's got the life points to pay, so he can just attack over our Wee Witch and we just lose. Oh, he's going to attack this guy. I mean, I guess, sure. So he attacks over this guy. That's unfortunate. We now can no longer banish an Exodia piece. He's gonna Heart of the Blue Eyes, sure. That gets banished. Yeah, that gets banished. He gets to add another Millennium Monk. Yeah, well, Branded Regain, sure, yeah. We have to do this. And if he activates anything, we just hit him with Fog Blade. If he tries to negate it, we hit him with Fog Blade. Nope, he doesn't. I just realized I have 100 life points. That's, like, insane to me. That is insane to me. He's going to set something in the end phase. Yep. Damn, and the columns are completely not ready for a Tiamatine right now. Depends where he sets this. If he sets this in this cup... Perfect. In the end phase, perfect. The only thing that's not perfect is that this can't be destroyed by card effects. That's the only thing that's not perfect. That is the only damn thing that is not perfect, is that this can't be destroyed in the... I think we still do it. I think we still do it before he can activate the Fires of Exodus. I think we still do it. So we'll just summon everything here. I would love to... Oof, almost did that by accident. I would love to negate this, but like I said, he has a negate on his card right now, so it'd be pointless. So I might as well save it for later. This will activate right now. Sure. Add back Symbol Skeleton. Yep. Yep. Add back Symbol Skeleton. Yep. Right, enough of that. Okay. So now we have to be somewhat intelligent. Can this be targeted? I think it can, right? Oh, yeah. That's an out. That's an out. So we'll summon that out. And I think we just sit on what we've got. Yeah, we sit on what we've got. We have 2 cards that basically out this. We have 2 cards that out this because it can be targeted, it can be banished, and it can be negated. So those 2 things can happen. It just can't be destroyed by card effects. Oh, but on the end phase, he gets to use the effect to set another Exodia Obliterate card. And I can't chain it because if I chain it, I can't chain both. Yeah, there it is. What's crazy is I banished one of those 2. Alright, he's going to lose 1,000 life points, sure. He's going to use the Fires of Exodus to destroy all cards we control. So now, we'll activate the Fog Blade to negate this. He actually doesn't have to negate my effect right now. He doesn't need to, because I'm negating his effects, but he's destroying all my cards anyway. Yeah, and then I can use this. But it really doesn't matter, because this he can actually negate. And then we just kind of lose here. Yeah, he just negates this. Some of these people really do baffle me. To not draw 1 of 5 bricks, and then on top of not drawing the 5 bricks, the bricks not come up when I look at the top of his deck. He wasn't even going to potentially brick. This guy was just absolutely never going to brick. It's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, he wasn't going to brick ever. Like, he was predestined to never brick. Yeah, this one is actually a sad loss. This one is actually a sad... We should have won this one. We should have won this, but it's just like... I accidentally activated a card rather than summoning Kashtira Ogre, and then right after that, he just got unbelievably lucky. Alright, so this is what we drew. This hand's pretty decent. I really do not want to hit my Bestial Magnamut right now. Also, we drew Nessie and Tsuchinoko. These are the only 2 dangers we play. So... if the wrong card gets discarded here, we just lose. So we're going to activate this, but legitimately, if the wrong card gets discarded, we're cooked. But we did not discard the wrong card. So we'll go with this. We get to draw, and we get to summon. Yep, we'll activate Dangerous Tsuchinoko, free summon, sure. The other issue with this is I don't really know what I'm supposed to even make. Like, I'm not sure. Like, it's just, we have a lot of advantage. That's where it stops. Like, we just have a lot of advantage. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do next here. I can produce advantage. This, if I control a Synchro. Unfortunately, I don't play any. If I control a Synchro, I can do something. My levels are kind of all over the place right now. It's my own fault. I put this in. I didn't expect to draw it this often. Maybe I have to cut this Nessie. We actually had the best possible discard, and it's still... not really good enough. I guess I can end on a Crusadia Avermax. I think that's probably the best case scenario is a Crusadia Avermax. We also have the Symbol Skeleton. We can potentially put in the graveyard. Yeah, we'll do that. And then we'll just go... This isn't going to do anything. Yeah, I guess we just go with this. Point down. Yeah, point down. We can, I guess, use Bestial Magnamut. Right now, banish the Tsuchinoko to summon itself out. You could save it as an interruption. The problem with Magnamut is it's not always guaranteed to be an interruption. Sometimes it's not an interruption. So we'll go with that. And I guess we just end on a Crusadia Avermax. We'll save that. We'll just go with a Crusadia Avermax. I think that's probably the best play in this moment. We have a Ghost Bell, Crusadia Avermax situation going on. And then, of course, we do get to add Tiamaton, but our back row is not... We didn't really draw any back row, so we don't have anything too crazy going on here. Oh, I guess I get to actually I can use Baldrake too. I'll get Baldrake because Baldrake probably has. It's probably a higher likelihood of it being useful, just because with this dark field. I mean, he literally has a dark element in his icon. It says dark. He probably is playing some kind of a dark deck. So I guess the Bestial Magnum did replace itself. So we have the Mech Knight Crusade Avermax and that Fiendsmith. Okay, well, you know what? We have yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anybody use this. I don't think I did. We do have a Bestial for the Fiendsmith matchup, and we have a Ghost Bell for the Fiendsmith matchup. I hate this guy's name. It's Eternal Yubel. If you know, I can't stand this matchup. This matchup is rough. This matchup is legitimately rough because they just gain. It's a terrible situation. Like, even if this guy is like an unskilled Yubel player, which I doubt because it's in the name, it's still this is a very, very tough matchup. Yep, he gets his double normal summon. I mean, the good thing is he hasn't worked his way into the Yubel engine yet, which I guess is a good news here. He's going to link one, yep, into Requiem. This lets him summon from the deck. Sure. I mean, at some point we'll use our Bestial. But at what point, I don't know yet. Same thing with the Ghost Bell. It'll find a target in this deck. I just don't know when. Probably whenever he uses one of the graveyard effects. Yeah, Spirit of Yubel. He's going to summon this thing. Oh, the most unfair deck. Yep, we're going to use the Fiendsmith. To do the Fiendsmith line. You know, Fiendsmith sequence. Alright, he's going to use the effect of Ghost Bell. I mean, not Ghost Bell. He's going to use the effect of sequence. Fusion summoning by shuffling back materials. I think I'm going to Ghost Bell. He can stop this, but it will free up my future interruptions, which I guess is decent. So if he uses the Phantom of Yubel, I have to do this now because I mean I have to use one of my. This was gonna happen no matter what I do. Yeah, because this way I get to use my Bestials. This card is insane. Like it's a free summon. On top of being a free summon, it recovers cards. On top of that, it's a negate, but it's not really a negate because I don't even interact with his cards, and it gets to destroy a card in his deck, which then gets him. It's like this card is absolutely outrageous. It does so much. There's no reason why one card should do this much. There's no reason why this card's even a fusion monster because it doesn't fuse anything. It might as well just be like I don't even know what you call it. It could have made it a link monster. It could have made it a synchro monster. It's like a fake card. Yeah, now he gets to summon a Yubel. It's like a card that doesn't exist. Legitimately, it's so unbelievably unfair. He's gonna activate Yubel or summon Yubel from the deck. Summon back a Fiend. Sangan. This guy loves Fiends. Is this target? Nope. Doesn't even target. Doesn't target. He can summon back any 0. This can't be summoned back. He can summon this back. So even if I banish this, he could still summon this. If I banish this, he could still summon this. So Baldrake wouldn't have done anything here. He's going to summon that out. Yep. I was expecting him to do more Fiendsmith stuff, but he just kind of stopped short. And now Nightmare Pain. Yep, and the duel is probably over. I'm taking 2,400 every time from these two. Yeah, this is terrible. This is over. Yeah, this is over. Yubel is just... You guys already know. Alright. We are going second against the Exodia deck. They've drawn Dimensional Fissure. Usually I don't care about Dimensional Fissure, but in this deck, it actually matters. We technically have an out, but if the second he summons that Exodia, it's pretty effectively the duel's over. This can add the Temple. This can add Millennium Ankh. Millennium Ankh gets him to the Exodia pieces, or it gets him, not the Exodia pieces, but it gets him the Exodia monster. That sets the trap card, pops everything, banishes everything. I don't think there's much we can do here. I think it's a wrap. I think it's a wrap. That deck is just so unfair. Going second against this deck is unbelievable. Alright, we've been getting a little unlucky here with the hands. These hands aren't the best. Isn't really reason to set this right now because I don't have any. Guess I'll set these two and just pass and hope that this is enough. Yeah, hopefully this is enough. I guess we have the Tempai. Not Tempai, the Tiamaton, so I guess we have some plays. We have two hand traps, I guess. Kashtira. Honestly, I'm going to go ahead and lost win this. I'm not trying to deal with this guy. I'm going to lost win this. It'll cut its attack in half and effectively in a lot of ways useless because now he can't search and stuff. So if he summons an extract monster, we get something back. He has to... This Fenrir is a lot worse now. He's got Kashtira Theosis. Technically, I can book this, but if I book it, then that kind of makes the Lost Wind I just activated pointless, and then he can just flip summon this, and it becomes a very, very good card all of a sudden. So I think I just allow this. I guess I can Ghost Ogre the next card. Yeah, I can Ghost Ogre him. Actually, I can use Candida to book this, but again, he can just flip summon it next turn. I have nothing to really... What am I going to do about that? He can, if I book it, I guess it prevents the searches and stuff. If I Ghost Ogre it, he's still going to be able to search, and then he gets the spell card. I guess we got to slow him down and hope we draw something good, because otherwise we just lose this game completely. So I think we just book this. Yep, so that's booked. I guess those two interruptions have technically dealt with these two. But we don't... It's not like we can just, like, draw a Raigeki and go somewhere with this. That's going to turn into a Baron de Fleur. Baron. Definitely going to turn into a Baron in a second now. Never mind, no Baron. He locked himself, probably, and didn't realize it. Yep, he can't summon anything but XYZ monsters. Well, it is what it is. Can we punish him? To a certain degree. Alright, so we can get rid of this. We can attack over this. And this is level 7. Alright, so we can do some stuff here. So we'll summon this out. We can punish him. I don't know what he's got in his hand, but whatever. We're going to punish him to some degree. We're going to summon these two. Activate Tiamaton. He's going to Maxius. That's a part of the process. It's incredible how much they actually draw that card, despite it being I swear to you, it might as well be at 8. The amount of times we play against this card, it might as well be at 20. Every duel is pretty much the second we have a good hand, there's a Maxi involved. So we're going to pop that. Wonderful. He can't. The card that is trying to activate is this, but obviously it's negated, so can't do that right now. And then in terms of what we can summon here, I don't think anything's worth summoning because this is negated. So I don't think it's worth summoning. So we think we just go to battle and wipe out the field here. We'll attack over the Kashtira Fenrir. He's gone. And then attack over this. This is gone. And main phase 2. I don't think it's anything really worth making right now. I don't think. Maybe this. And then what graveyard effect does this have? I mean, I guess we can make a Wee Witch. And if Wee Witch gets destroyed, then we can, yeah, we can, I guess, get some more interruptions here. Yeah, why not? We'll do that. I think that's worth doing. Oh, why did I do that? He has Maxi. Fuck. Totally forgot about this damn Maxi. Fuck, it just happened too. Alright, whatever. So now we can get to another interruption here. So we'll banish. This Maxi is even more annoying at 2 because you don't expect your opponent to have it, and then they have it, and now he just pot of greeted for free. It's even more annoying than it's ever been. So we're gonna activate. This will search, and this will get us a free Fog Blade. Perfect. So we have a Fog Blade and whatever that is, and wings. So we'll just set these two, pass, and end here. This can protect itself and stuff. And then we have Ghost Ogre. So if he's got one of the other Kashtira cards. You know what else is kind of insane, too? You know what else is kind of insane? Again, we have this theory with Kashtira. No matter what, they get to Unicorn. What did I just say? No matter what, they get to Unicorn. Like, I swear to you, I have no idea how they do it. No matter what, they always get to Unicorn. It's like guaranteed. And then he's got this. I don't know what relevance that has right now, but they always, always, always have a unicorn. The card's at 2. This card's at 1. Fenrir's at 1. They always get to unicorn. I have no idea how they do it, but they always do it. He's going to make a link to... Or I'm not sorry, I meant to say Exceed monster. We get to set back Lost Wind. Lost Wind is actually quite useful because it'll help us negate his effects next turn. This is partially my fault too. I mean, how did he even draw this many Kashtira cards in like consecutive order, despite the fact that he's playing like 55 cards more? No, less. He's playing like 50 cards. I don't know exactly how many because there's some XE2, 3, plus 4, 7, plus 2, 1 banish. There's mad shit going on. Definitely Ghost Ogre this. Definitely Ghost Ogre this because then it'll just get destroyed. I don't have to deal with it anymore. And then he doesn't turn into a level 7 and become a nuisance on the field. We lose some cards, and then this thing gets to block off a zone. Yeah, shit's just... But it's fine, because I'm going to deal with that momentarily. And then he gets to attach. But again, that's irrelevant, because this'll be dealt with very soon. Because we have this Lost Wind just for this card. Adding back a unicorn. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Here we go with this guy. Yep. Add a Kashtira card, and this is the beginning of the end. Birth. Yep, and now this summons back Fenrir. And the duel is effectively over. Yep, this will add back another Kashtira monster to hand. I will say this, I haven't been seeing Kashtira nearly as often recently, like almost at all. But I mean, it's still like incredible to me that they like always somehow open a copy of Unicorn. Like it's guaranteed. They always get to Unicorn. They always, Fenrir not as often. They always manage to get the Unicorn. Like no matter how much you play them, they always get to a Unicorn. You could hit the entire deck. There could be one Unicorn left. They always get to it. Now he's got the Arise Heart. I mean, I can technically protect my monster, but from battle. But he's going to start stacking my draws here. And I guess I let this die, because if I let this die, I get to add back one of my Tiamatons, so at least that can potentially help later. It's going to, my Bestial Baldrite gets banished, he gets to attach it, he gets to take another one of my zones. Yep, there goes that zone. And I guess I'm drawing Ash Blossom for turn. I guess I'm not really going to have another opportunity to use this. So I might as well do this now. Because it'll boost my attack, but also on top of boosting my attack, it will stop my monster from being destroyed by battle once, and then this will protect my life points a second time. So I guess I'll protect my life points twice, and then he gets to attach another card. I mean, we're kind of in a losing position here. The second they get the Kashtira, the Arise Heart, the Arise Heart, the Unicorn, the Ogre to reset my top decks, I think it's looking like it's over. He can banish a card, probably banish this. I don't get to activate anything until next turn. Lost Wind. Lost Wind is reserved for this, but then he's got all this. Yeah, this is a wrap. This is a wrap. Okay, so this is our hand. We've got some plays. I guess we will set this. Set this. Hopefully they summon something in the middle, and then we can use Tiamaton, and then we have Ghost Ogre. Ghost Ogre can potentially hit something. It just depends what deck they're playing. Just depends, yeah. Last game against Kashtira, we had some good momentum there. We kind of ran out of gas, and then the Maxi didn't exactly help. Alright, so they're going to summon the Primordial Dragon. We used to use this card, actually, funny enough. That's fine, I guess. The Primordial Dragon. This was, I think it can't do any damage. I think, yeah, we actually have a monster lined up. I think it's worth summoning Tiamaton right now. So we're going to go ahead and do, even though we're not popping anything, I think it's worth summoning, because at least we get a monster that can potentially out this next turn. At least that's somewhat helpful. We special summon that. Yep, he's still going to go through the attack. Yep, sure thing. Makes sense. He's going to go through with that. This will let us search next. Yep, end phase. Sure. We have Tsuchinoko, Orcus Nightmare, and Ghost Ogre. Okay, so I think we start off... we actually start off with this. We just get this into circulation. We get more cards, so the Tsuchinoko is a little more dangerous. Go with this. We'll go with... what is this summon from? Okay, this summons back from graveyard. Okay, so this summons back from graveyard. They both summon back from graveyard. We don't have any in graveyard right now. So I guess we go with... just because it's more useful, probably the Fog Blade. Actually, this is reasonably useful too right now, because we can make our monster gain 500 attack. So I guess it's somewhat useful. And now we use the Tsuchinoko. Discard. Yep, that's whatever. It got discarded, I guess. Summon back the Tsuchinoko. Draw Raider's Wing. Doesn't really help anything. We can distribute 2 monsters. I think we actually summon Ghost Ogre. Funny enough. And then with Ghost Ogre, I think we actually just go with the Cerberus. Yeah, I think we just go with Cerberus here. Cerberus will allow us to... then I should have just went for the Raider's Wing if I was going to do this anyway. But I was going to go into a rank 3, actually. And I forgot about the Cerberus. Sure, we'll go with this. Well, this will let us discard and stuff. Never mind. Target one special summoned monster your opponent controls. Never mind. I guess I forgot about that. And let me make sure this doesn't have some foolish effect where it can't be destroyed by like a monster. No, it doesn't. Okay. Never mind, I guess. I forgot that this was a special summon monster. Special summon monsters excluded, I should say. Kuribo. Sphere Kuribo. Why do you have that? And then... so we just go to end phase here. That sucks for me. All my fault. All my fault. Summon Ghost Ogre, trying to go into a Link 3. Change my mind, summon a monster. I couldn't even pop anything. My Lost Wind and this thing are dead right now. Because this wasn't special summon. It's just a normal summoned 2000 attack monster that we're having trouble getting rid of right now. Okay, he's going to tribute summon into Psy-Frame Driver. Okay. Wow, and now he can attack twice. With the Psy-Frame Driver. Bro, if I lose this... because I summoned a freaking Nightmare Cerberus. I'm losing to... this gets 2 permanent attacks forever. That is insane. If I lose to this nonsense right now, it's no one's fault but my own. And I can't do that because it's not... it's a tribute summon monster. This is insane. Now I gotta come up with a plan to beat this. I had so many better plays I could have made, and I made the worst possible plays you can even come up with. Like I literally made the worst plays you could make. Harp Horror. And I guess that could potentially save us. Alright, so I guess we just set this Harp Horror. He does get 2 attacks every battle phase, which is a lot, especially since he's 2500, but the Harp Horror could possibly save us because we get to summon a Orcus monster from the deck. Alright, so he's going to attack over that, but he does get 2 attacks, which is something I'm going to have to deal with. And then I can make Time Thief, but is that only for one turn that he gets during each battle phase this turn? Okay, so not permanently good. I guess I can make Time Thief here. That's pretty good. So we have some chance here. So we activate Harp Horror for sure first. We go with this. We're going to try to clean up our play here. And I definitely made quite a few mistakes. Like I said, I never even intended to make that Cerberus. I actually intended to make something else. Ashened Eternity. Yep. Okay, so we can go into Harp Skeleton or Gearsu. I guess it's the same thing. We just go with this Gearsu first. Activate this effect. And then once Gearsu gets put into play, we can send Skeleton anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay, he's going to activate. Okay, so he's going to banish a bunch of cards, basically, from decks. From his own graveyard. So he's going to banish cards from his own graveyard, too, and then we have to banish 2, or never mind, we don't have to banish 2. This doesn't lock us, I don't think, so we get some tokens, or 1 token. And the token on his board. Sure, no problem. Symbol Skeleton, can't use that yet, but we can in a second. We can go into a Wee Witch here. And then we can get a... We didn't normal summon. Yeah, I think we get Wee Witch for sure. That'll debuff his monster if I Wee Witch. Because his monster's a light. It'll get weaker. And then I can activate Symbol Skeleton. Banish that. Summon this back. Can't use its effect. Obviously it's once per turn. But still fine. We'll do this. Now we can summon... I just should have summoned that in attack mode. Summon Raider's Wing. And then I can go into Time Thief out of these two. Okay, so I think we've cleaned up our act a little bit here. We've started making some intelligent plays. And now we can just start attacking over stuff without much issue. And we'll just attack over this, and then we'll attack over the token, and I think we should be good. And we'll attack there and attack there. Yep, so we'll do 2 quick attacks. Main phase 2, set the Dinomicious. I don't think I even have any more Orcus cards that I could possibly send to the graveyard. So this Orcus Nightmare might not really be doing anything anymore. But, I mean, it's still fine, I guess. We can't really recover any of these cards if we don't have Branded Banishment in circulation. Branded Banishment's a great card. It's just, like I said, sometimes you have hands where it doesn't do anything. But it's good. It's good, but sometimes it doesn't do anything. I said this one was a little rough. I swear to you, I don't remember Cerberus even having the effect where it has to destroy a special summon monster. I thought it just destroyed anybody. I didn't even know that whole special summon monster thing was on there. That's news to me. Thought it was just any monster in the main monster zone. Because this is one of those cards that, like, Ivan, no way. Gamma, do you really play a second copy? Do you really play a second copy of the Psyframe Driver? Can this summon from graveyard? Oh, from the graveyard. Okay, well, it is what it is then. So I guess we'll activate Time Thief to get him off the board, because if he gets destroyed, then he just dies for nothing. So we'll do that. Sure. Detach. Materials get detached, and my monster will be negated. Nothing will be attached, but he'll be able to summon out quite a force here. Now he's going to tribute 2 monsters to summon the Ashen King. Okay. I mean, sure. Ashen plus hand traps. Plus weird cards. I mean, okay. He technically tribute summoned this for Ashen King. I didn't realize how weak this guy was. I'm going to go ahead and use the Paleozoic on this, because I don't want to lose my Wee Witch. So I'll just do that. Discarding this finally out of my hand. I'll banish that. And then next turn, we have Time Thief returning. We have the graveyard cards here, various graveyard cards. Yeah, we're gonna Time Thief return itself to the field. And then also, why not, we'll use the effect of this Phantom Knight's Wing card to get another monster back. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I didn't even realize that was accounted as a Raid Raptor card. I guess that's in the sentence. I should have known. If I get a level 4, I can make another rank 4. It's not a rank 4, but... And this needs a discard, but it's something. We'll see what we grab off the top of his deck. We get a monster. It's a Kaiju. We've saved ourselves some really bad stuff there. Yeah, so we'll summon this out. I guess we can just make another... Is that game? Yeah, it's game, I think. Boral Sword. Yep, Boral Sword is game. No need to do anything else. Yep, we want to use that as 2 materials. I haven't used Boral Sword in such a long time. There are situations where he does end games, but for the most part, he actually does not end games. So that's kind of his issue. So we'll attack with this. And yeah, this is game, because we'll do 3,000. Not activate its effect. And now we'll activate the effect of Boral Sword. Change this to defense and wrap it up. Nope, we don't want to do anything about that. Attack again and end this game. Yeah, that was almost a scary game. That was like 3 misplays in a row. Ghost Ogre. A few different weird things there, but it's fine. We kind of cleaned it up in the end. We got to see what this deck can actually do. All right, let's see what we pull here. Hopefully we'll get something good. It's not glowing, but there's tons of commons that we can use, even in this deck right now, the one that we're playing. So it's fine. We've got... I accidentally clicked the wrong spot. Bam, this is what we got. Okay. Cyber Eltonin can be good sometimes. Banishing all light machines on your field and graveyard. You can banish even 1. If this card summons, send all face-up monsters on the field to the graveyard. It includes your opponents, so there are situations where this card can be generically good. It just requires you to have some number of light machine monsters in play, I guess, and in graveyard. So it can be on your field and graveyard, cannot be summoned. So yeah, it has that. You have to have some amount of light machines, and then this card becomes somewhat good. It's basically like a board wipe under the right circumstances. It's not a bad card. Definitely something you could potentially build a deck around. And then as far as the other cards, can't really do that. It copies a graveyard effect. Can't really do anything with that. Aquamirror, can't do anything with that. Nothing really too usable out of the rest. Okay, we won the coin flip. Unfortunately, not much we can do with the actual cards that we drew, but we did win the coin flip. I guess we activate this, and then we just set one of these two. We set this just because defense is a little bigger. Set this and pass. It's not terrible. It's not terrible. We definitely have things we can do. It just depends on what they're playing. We have Ghost Bell, Regained. We get to draw. Regained is, like I said, it's like a card that's good over a few turns, but initially it's just kind of bad. Honestly, I'm not too optimistic with what they are playing. This deck is so obnoxiously good against us. It's actually annoying. Okay, so this, they can pay 2,000, and then they can add a Millennium Ankh. If I banish this and they don't have a Millennium Ankh, then I probably win, or at least buy myself a turn. So I think I'm going to do this. Realistically, if they've got a Millennium Ankh, we lose no matter what, because they have a spell trap card negate. So you need 2 interruptions to stop that Exodia. You need 2 spell trap card interruptions, so we don't have that anyway. So we might as well just do this and take the risk, because we just literally don't have another choice. 1 interruption is not enough against the Exodia. You need 2. So we'll see. We banish that. If they have the Millennium Monk, they have it. It didn't make a difference. Buster Whelp. Why is that here? Why is that here? You can add a Destruction Sword card on summon. Tribute, summon a Buster Blader. I can go spell that. He's just running into shit today. He's just running into effects. Okay. Yeah, he's just running into things. He's going to set stuff. Wow, this is... I guess that made the right... Like I said, I had no choice. I didn't have another play. Danger Nessie can get me to the other danger, guaranteed. So that's good. I can do that, or I can search now. I think we get to... Yeah, I think we want to get to our other danger guaranteed right now. We do that first, because then we get to a danger. Discard, activate. This gets us the Tsuchinoko. Tsuchinoko we now activate. Actually, we take a risk, because it's better. We activate this first. We take the risk, and then we draw a card. Then we potentially draw an extra card if the Tsuchinoko hits properly. Then we discard the card. This is a guaranteed... Right now, this is a guaranteed Fog Blade. I guess we need to, if we're playing against Exodia, we kind of want to get to this. So we kind of have to take a risk if we're trying to get to this. So I guess we'll activate the Phantom Knights. And we'll try to send Cloak. Cloak will let us add a different card. Banish this. Yeah, add a Phantom Knights card. Yeah, we'll send this. And we get to activate the effect of Regained. Shuffle that back into the deck. Draw a card. That doesn't do anything right now. But it can summon that Blaze Falcon. This card's not bad. But it's better going second than it is going first. Right now it doesn't really do too much. Time Thief. Waguska. I guess we'll go with this. We'll activate this. We'll get like a Silent Boots perhaps. Let's grab that. Actually, we can go with this. Send Silent Boots. Yeah, we can do this. Send Silent Boots. Make a rank 3. Yep, activate this effect. Discard. Everything's fine. I think we send Silent Boots to the graveyard. Yeah, send Silent Boots. Flip this to attack mode. Activate the Danger Tsuchinoko. Discard itself, summon itself. I think the best play we can make here is probably to get to Crusade Avermax. I'm like looking at it. I think it's probably what's best. We can also destroy this and then special summon back 2 monsters. This is lock us, yeah. This dark locks us, so we have to be a little careful. The dark lock, how much does the dark lock suck here? Yeah, because I can't do much with that once we get dark locked. The dark lock actually does kill us here. But I guess we can out the card. Now dark lock just kind of out beats us. I think we go Wee Witch with these two. This plus this. Some of this out. Activate that. Grab Fog Blade. Since that got banished, we get to special summon this out for free. And then from here, we're just a little bit short of where we need to be, but we actually... Did we get... No, we're not dark locked. I just saw a bunch of non-dark monsters. But we can go into this and bring those 2 back after we pop our opponent's monster. But then we don't even have another level 3 to make. I think Crusade Avermax probably is the play. I should have attacked... Oh, I didn't realize his life points were so low. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I forgot he paid 2,000 life points. Damn it, man. Oh my god. Bro, I'm just doing the dumb shit today. I forgot he paid 2,000 life points. I could have won this. Fuck. Damn, is there a way to salvage this? I don't know if there is a way to salvage this. Damn. I guess screw it. We just go for the Crusadia. Man. So we just attack with these two. It's slightly more than Crusadia Avermax. I forgot he paid life points. We should go main phase 2. Do a Crusadia. Can be targeted. Has some protection. Shuffles things. I forgot he paid life points. This guy literally has nothing in the back row. It's like a fake back row and then we just pass. I did all that thinking for nothing. Why didn't I realize he got that? Forgot he paid 2,000 off of the shield. All right. So this guy's just gonna go to end phase. Okay, so our stupidness didn't matter. Yeah, that was really dumb. I didn't even realize he had such low life points. I could have won. I think we just go to battle phase and just attack. He just didn't. Once I stopped that one Exodia thing, he just had nothing else. He didn't have any other plays. Summoning Buster Blader, like nothing really happened. After, I don't even know what he's playing. He's playing like some Yugi fan deck, I think. There's definitely some dumb stuff I did in there. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. He's playing like a Yugi fan deck. He had 2 Buster Whelps and 1 Buster Blader just for no reason. So he was a real player playing a real deck. He just wasn't. For a second there, I thought he was a bot, but no, he actually is playing a real deck. Stopping this just stopped everything. All right, so we got another pack here. Hopefully pull something, I guess. Let's see what we've got here. We've got Machina, Ghost Fusion. Let's see what this is. Toon Page Flip is a good card, actually. It's actually a good card. I don't know what I could really do with that. I'm clicking all over the place today. Ancient Gear, Megaton, Golem. Is a good card, but you can't use 3 Ancient Gear monsters. This entire archetype is way too high rarity for us to ever actually do. Both of these archetypes are just way too high rarity for us to ever do. I mean, it's possible if I pull them all, I'll play them all, but I don't think we'll ever pull them all. Okay, we managed to win the coin flip. We've got Symbol Skeleton and Chaos Mirage. Chaos Mirage is you can target a banished light or dark. This card sends Synchro Material. Don't have any. Fortunately, this is a set 2 pass situation. I think this is the best I could do here. So I think we just set 2 pass. Hopefully this is enough to beat our opponent. But we'll see. We'll have to see what they're playing. This is giving me a little pause. It's probably a meta deck. Oh, it's worse than a meta deck. It's not really worse than a meta deck. I'd rather play against this than... I'm going to Ash this just because there's really... I mean, you can Ash Pydra, I guess. You can Ash this or Pydra. That's pretty much it. There's only really 2 cards to Ash. You can't Ash Chandra because it's in damage step, but you can Ash this. If he has Pydra, he has it, but this is technically the Ashable card of the deck. And also it prevents things from getting into the graveyard. Look at that. We might be onto something. Look at that. As I always say, I'd rather play against this than Snake Eye. 1,000,000%. At this point, I'd rather play against this than Exodia, which I never thought I'd say, but that deck is like really annoying against us in particular. We'll flip this, and then we will hopefully summon this Chaos Mirage. Maxi, I was going to special summon. I certainly was, but I guess that's done now. So we'll summon this out. You know what? I'm going to have to special summon anyway. I need to get rid of this field spell, because otherwise next turn he just searches again, but I will attack first. I will attack first because it's more damage right now. But I will definitely be getting rid of this field spell momentarily. Yep, so we'll attack these 2. And in a moment here, we're definitely getting rid of that field spell, even if it does give him a draw. So we'll do that. Special summon. Yep. And it puts our Ancient Cloak in graveyard. So we'll go Phoenix. He will draw. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. We'll put the Cloak in graveyard, and we have to pop this. Hopefully this isn't an imperm. Droplets. Similar enough. Yeah, there's nothing I can really do about that. Nothing at all. And he's going to go Druisworm, too. Druisworm. Yep, sure. I'm not gonna lie, this hand was a little bit weak. But what can you do? I think I still find it crazy. We really do get max seed so much. Like so much considering it's at 2. And then I guess we just end phase. We can't really do anything else. Yeah, I guess we just end phase. They're gonna activate. Heavy Storm, which effectively ends the duel here, because now he can search off of... Yeah, he can search off of this. Oh, never mind. He destroyed his own card before he searched. What a moron. I should have chained the Lost Wind to negate this. I didn't realize he was being an idiot. But, I mean, this still is going to be game. Because this can search Chandra. Chandra can special summon. And then it's the end of... Yep, it's the end of the game. Regardless. There's nothing I can do. There's nothing I can do anyway. Chandra is, like, OTK by itself. Alright, so we just... won the coin flip. Unfortunately... I guess it's fortunate. Yeah, I was going to say, the hand is okay. I mean, we have 2 droplets. It's once per turn. And then we had a search. But we lucked out. And we ranked up. Look at that. We got completely lucky. Alright, so this is what our opponent was playing. They were playing Drytron. We got so lucky because they would have whooped our ass, guaranteed. Our hand was just not that great that turn. I have no idea why they have this in their deck. I have no idea why they're playing a 60-card deck. I have no idea about a lot of this stuff. I have no idea why they have this in here. I don't know why they have the turn-skipping thing. I don't know. I don't know why half this stuff is in here. I don't know why they're playing 3 field spells. There's a lot of funny stuff in this one. Alright, another Master Pack. Beautiful. Another Master Pack. We get to open one more as we go out into the sunset today. We'll hopefully pull something out of this one. I'll try not to misclick accidentally and open everything in one shot. Springens, another one. Sarama, Weathering Soldier. Guess that could be pretty cool if we pull enough of that stuff. Magician's Left Hand. Negates a trap continuously. And the Monarchs. Unfortunately, none of this stuff is really usable. Maybe this thing... this thing's super complicated, but not really that great. There's no way to like get it out onto the field easily. But we've got 20 legacy tickets, which I will be opening and I will be skipping and just looking at. On my main account, I can't even... The pulls I have, I pull a barrier statue every time I touch one of these things. Let's see what we get out of here. We're going to skip. Ooh, oh my god. Wow. Wow, that is actually really good. This is what my main account looks like every time I open one of these things. Wow. Where do we even start? Wow. So much great stuff. So much to talk about. Okay, so we have this, which is just a phenomenal card. Banish and equip. Special summon this card. That's it. From your field or graveyard. Banish one equip spell, actually, not just an equip. Yeah, this card's really good. When a card, in fact, target one equip, one face-up equip, negate the activation, destroy. This is actually legitimately one of the best pulls that you can have in the entire pool of legacy packs. This is one of the best cards you could possibly pull. It's actually really good. I don't know if it's I don't know if we can really build around it, but it's really good. Next, we've got Primal Seed. Can't use that. 2 barrier statues out of 10 packs is absolutely insane. I don't even know how this happened. This is dark barrier statue, cool, light barrier statue. You guys don't even realize how insane light barrier statue is because we have the card that summons. We have Condemned Witch, which pretty much summons this. Our anti-meta deck is absolutely bananas now. That might be the route we take. Numeral Hunter. Can't really use this. Numeral Hunter, I have no idea why. If this summons return all number monsters. Neither player can special summon number monsters. Cannot be destroyed by an Xseed monster. Unaffected by Xseed monsters. This maybe would have been good against Kashtira, except for the fact that every special summon is 2400. This is not that good. This would be great if there was tag duels on here. If there was tag duels on here, this card would be insane. It's like Pot of Greed when there's tag duels. Fake Feathers, can't do anything with that. This guy's actually not bad, but you need 3 of an insect. So you need 3 of the like the 3 sea normal monsters, and then you can use this in Giant Ballpark, but it's a little bit slow. It's not the best. Then we've got Cards of Sanctity. This card, depending on the deck, can be good, but it banishes everything. So maybe if you're playing Metaphys, it could be useful. This is Malevolent Catastor. This is actually a decent card. Target 3 Psychic, shuffle them, draw 2 cards. Actually not bad. I actually don't know what... This is so specific. This is incredibly specific. I don't think we can use this. I don't think we can use that. Too specific. This is not that great. These are not that great. This is actually not terrible. It could potentially be usable. And then this is a sword for spirit monsters. Can't really use that. Earthbound, can't use that. Black Thunder, can't use that. Okay, so these are some of the best legacy tickets legitimately we have ever opened. Ever. Literally, like maybe some of our top 3 legacy ticket cards ever. And that was only out of 20 packs. Sometimes we'll open an unbelievable amount. We still don't get anything good. Let's check our deck here. Okay, so this is the deck we played today. I definitely misplayed a lot. Like, a lot. Mostly actually not in the games where we lost. I misplayed more in the games where we won, which is insane, because that's, you know, usually we win. But no, we actually, the games I lost, I just got blown out. But one thing I will say is I should probably cut Danger Nessie. I should probably cut Danger Nessie out of this deck. I added that one in, and I kind of regret it. So that should probably go, just because it messes with the level 3, level 4 synergy. That was my bad. And then Regained, I actually think this card did fairly well. In the games where it existed, it actually did fairly well. It gave us draws. I think that card's pretty good, especially with the Bestial. So I think we leave that. And then we've got, I don't know what other adjustment I would make. This card is a little hard to make sometimes. But I guess if we make a rank 3, which would be either this. Yeah, this is the rank 3 we'd make. And then we can destroy itself, pop a card, special summon back 2 from the graveyard. And then we can rank that up into something. I guess that's not too bad. So I guess we'll have to try this card again later. And then we have to look at this deck upon our exit here. Nobody wants to say this. I don't want to say this. But this may honestly be the deck that gets us across to Master. Honestly, it really might be. These are the cards we pull. Like, what am I supposed to do? Why do we have 5 Crawling Dragons? Why do we have this? 5 Crawling Dragon number 2s. This might be the card that actually gets us across the finish line. Just because we pull a lot of stuff from it. Like, now we have Barrier Statue, Barrier Statue, Barrier Statue, Barrier Statue. Pretty much a family member of the Barrier Statues. This is another Barrier Statue. Condemned Witch is another Barrier Statue. We now have 2 Ogres. I can honestly probably cut the Magical Brokers out of this particular deck. I don't think those are needed. And now we pretty much have, top to bottom, a anti-meta deck. Like, we basically have it. We basically have a complete anti-meta deck. This is what we have. This is almost like constructed. It's actually kind of crazy. We have a bunch of Barrier Statues and a bunch of different rarities. Bunch of different types. I guess this one can be a little bad right now. But the funny thing is it actually plays around Fiendsmith right now. And it plays against the best deck in the game, which would be Fire, Snake Eye. Snake Eye Fiendsmith. It beats Snake Eye Fiendsmith on its own. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, this is like actually, this deck is actually kind of sick. Like, I don't know if we want to play it, but this is, I can't believe how well put together this deck is at this point. La, 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 la.